Let's take a moment to compare and contrast electron affinity and ionization energy. I really want to make sure that these are firm and concrete in our minds. Now, electron affinity is going to be how good the atom is at getting an extra electron. So this is basically its hunger, I guess you could say. Ionization energy is how easily it gives up one of its own. Another way you can think of it, is it good at stealing? Is it a mugger? Or is it the person getting mugged? That's the kind of thing we're talking about for these. Typically, if you're a good mugger, you're not going to get mugged very often. If you're good at getting mugged, you're probably not a very good mugger. There will be some that are good at both, or just weak at both. And we'll see examples of that too. Now, let's use chlorine, neutral atom, as an example. So electron affinity. How good is it at becoming a Cl-? Well, its electron affinity is going to be a large negative number. And remember, that's kilojoules. That's a big number of kilojoules per mole. So it becomes much more stable by becoming Cl-. So that is a good thing to it. It's relaxing by picking up an extra electron. Now, if we try to give it and try to take an electron away from it, we're going to have to pay a lot. Its ionization energy is 1251. So we're going to have to pay quite a bit more in order to get it to take an extra one. So Cl plus charge, not really going to happen. That's just not likely. We have to pay too much to knock an electron off of chlorine. Now, can that happen? I guess sure, if you're hitting it with hard enough X-rays and there's no energy or no electrons around, the high energy photons and lack of anything to steal from could get you to have a Cl plus for a few moments. So you might find that in stellar winds or something like that as a short-lived species. But this is not going to be something that's going to be stable. So ionization energy and electron affinity are going to be flip sides of the same coin. Now, just to add a little bit of terminology in that will come up whenever we're talking about energy. Something is exothermic if it gives off energy. In other words, if you are relaxing, you're giving away the higher amount of energy that you had. It's exiting your system. And that's going to mean that you're becoming more stable. So exothermic, you're getting more stable. Endothermic, energy's going endo. I like to just kind of slur my speech on that so that it sounds like into, endothermic, endothermic, endothermic. It's gaining energy, meaning it's going from some stability to another stability. When you get to a higher energy, you're less stable. That's the kind of thing that we're talking about. That'll give us a little bit of jargon that allows this communication to go a lot easier.